What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Tunnel Vision. We back with another one. I'm on a nice little strip right now on the highway where I don't gotta make any turns for a little bit. So I thought I might as well put out a video right now while I have the opportunity and it's safe to do so. Andy Ruiz versus Eddie Hearn in the courtroom. Could it happen? And what could the results be? My opinion, it's a move that Eddie Hearn's not going to want to make. And if he does choose to make that move, Andy Ruiz has a very good chance of winning that case. And ironically, even if he didn't win the case, number one, it's going to take 2-3 years. And despite what Eddie Hearn says, he will not have to sit out for no 2-3 damn years. The second Anthony Joshua fight takes a fight, he can fight. So that wouldn't even be an issue. And yeah, you're looking at 2-3 years of litigation, and then what exactly are your damages, especially with Anthony Joshua having 2, 4, 5 fights in the meantime, fights that are generating tens of millions of dollars. It's going to be kind of hard to prove them losses. And people have talked about this, and have talked about the possibility of a case happening and what might happen in the case. But I think the one thing people haven't really talked about as much, and people really need to realize, is that I think a lot of people, they're just thinking in their heads that, okay, it's a contract, this is in the contract, so you must abide by what's in the contract. And I think people need to understand and realize that it's not simple like that. It's not cut and dry like that when it comes, to a court case. They're not going to necessarily just look at the paper and be like, all right, this is what you said you would do, and it's cut and dry. That's it. You didn't do this, so you lose the case. They're not going to look at it like that. They are going to look at, what's exactly is going on around the situation. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing, quote, what's in this particular contract? Has something changed? Is something not what you thought it would be? They're going to look at all those things. The country that they're, trying to make him go to, the issues that possibly could happen in that, in that particular situation. I think a couple of months ago, rockets being shot at an airport with 26, 27 people being hurt just a couple of weeks back. They're going to look at that. There's no sanctioning body. We just saw what happened in the UK with Eddie Hearn and Dillian White with the illegal gloves. Basically, they had 2 pair of gloves that Ruiz team had signed off on. They didn't use either pair of gloves. They used some other third pair of gloves. And then even that, in a place with a commission, allowed him to do so, and didn't allow Ruiz team to even check the gloves after the fight. We all know about the positive tests that Dillian White had. We're still waiting on that B sample that seems that we're not going to get. All in a place where they actually even have a commission. And so if he's able to pull off the things that he was able to pull off in a place even that has a commission, what can he do and what can he pull off in a place where Andy Ruiz basically has no protection of a commission when it comes to these type of things? That's number one. And number two, just safety-wise. This is a place where, they are, if you're an American citizen, they're advising you not to go there. And if you do go there, to be very careful, because you are a target, especially in the climate that we have right now. You are a target. Things could happen to you. So he has all these concerns that he can't bring up, and they're valid concerns. It's not an easy case for Eddie Hearn to win. And it's a case where Andy Ruiz can confidently go into. He can go into it with confidence. And then you have a beast team, monster team. That Al Heyman team, his lawyers are running this case. You want to go up against that animal? good luck. So I can say that situation is good luck, especially the cases happening in America. And in the meantime, you lose all the belts. You know, we have to go gather these belts. Tyson Fury could end up with one of the belts. You know, Andy Ruiz keeps 1-2 of them. You know, Wilder has the other one. They have unifications. PBC, Fox makes all kinds of crazy money. Where even if they lose the case and they have to pay out some money, they're like, hey, cool, we'll do that. We'll pay out $20, $30 million, you know, in order to have these particular fights that's going to generate us, you know, 100, 200 million. Cool. We'll be okay with that. You know, so reality is it's not a good. It wouldn't be a good look for Eddie Hearn, you know, to go that route. And I don't see them going that route. At the end of the day, they're going to give Andy Ruiz what he wants. It's not a good look if they try to take it towards that litigation process. Anthony Joshua needs this fight, you know, and he needs this win against Andy Ruiz in order to put himself back into the space he was in before. He doesn't get that without beating Andy Ruiz. Doesn't get it. And those belts, the hands they could possibly go into, we're talking about, believe it or not, ironically, a much harder road, you know, to get those belts back. You know, possibly, even if he has to fight a Usyk, he's still looking at issues. You know, so, and I still don't believe it's happening in Saudi Arabia, by the way. I don't see it happening. You know, unless they, especially with a stadium that's not built yet, I don't see it happening. Andy Ruiz is looking confident with the people that are backing him up. He should be confident, and I see him getting what he wants, and you know, him being victorious in this particular situation outside the ring and inside the ring. You know, but as the weeks go on, we'll see what exactly they decide to do. But again, you know, people, the number one thing I would say to people is get your brain out of the whole mentality of thinking, oh, because something is exactly in a contract, or you must do exactly what it says in that particular contract, and there's no way out of it. And we don't know what's in that contract to begin with anyway. You know, everybody's just making assumptions and assuming that they know what's in that contract. And we don't. You know, and when we're talking about Al Heyman, know that boy a beast. Y'all be safe. Have a good one. See you in the next one.